So just bringing yourself to your mat and just ensuring that your environment is nice and warm. We're not cold in any case. And just bringing yourself to your mat, we'll begin our meditation. So find yourself in that comfortable seat position, sit up nice and tall, close the eyes and just begin to anchor down, letting go of any distractions in your environment and just coming home to yourself. Close down the eyes and begin to observe the breath. Relax, palms facing up onto the knees in a receiving position. And we'll begin taking 3 inhalations into the nose, exhaling from the mouth. So all together, let's begin. Inhale as fully as you can. Open the mouth, softly exhale here. Once again, deep inhalation into the nose. See if you can fill up a little bit more this time. Open the mouth, release the jaw, exhale. Soften those shoulders down away from the ears. Last one, inhale. Exhale. And just relax, softening, closing down the mouth now. And just begin to check in with the mind, the monkey mind. All the chatter, the noise. And as you allow your body to come to stillness, begin to let your thoughts float away. Coming into your breath, allow your inhalation to bring an ease and a calmness throughout the body. And scanning from the head down, just notice any areas of the body that you're holding tension or tightness. And just imagine that your breath is moving into this space, these spaces in the body. Allow your breath to begin to create space and soften into these areas. So overall, try to soften down the body, even though we're sitting upright in this seated position, just softening as much as you can here as is possible. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Going inwards towards the breath. Notice how the body moves, how the breath moves through your body. Find your natural rhythm as your inhalation and exhalation flows. And just checking in with the body this evening in our Healing Hatha yoga class. So the next 55 minutes is a time to recenter, rebalance, realign, refocus. And lastly, just checking in with yourself. Continuing to allow the noise in the head to settle. Decluttering, clearing out the thoughts, and really coming home to our true self. Just being in the present moment for the next 55 minutes. So maybe just setting a little intention for the rest of the class to stay present. And just noticing or bringing awareness when the mind does begin to take you out of your present, or when the mind wanders, just catching it. So we're going to take 3 final deep inhalations here, exhaling from the mouth in our lion's breath. Just exhaling quite sharply to create a shift again in the energy, bringing some heat and warmth back into the body. So all together, let's begin. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, release the jaw, exhale sharply in your lion's breath, fully. And then inhale once again, filling up as deeply as you can, right into the lower region of the belly. Open the mouth, release the jaw, exhale. Last one. Inhale. You can go a little deeper. Bringing the breath back to your Ujjayi breath, in and out through the nose. We're closing down the mouth. Just trusting in my voice. Keep the eyes closed. Begin to relax the fingertips to the sides. And we're going to take our arms up over our head. We're going to take our hands behind the head. So just begin to open the chest, shine your heart towards the sky, drop the head. Take a deep inhalation here, expanding, stretching out the lungs. And as you exhale, begin to draw the elbows towards each other, rounding the spine, drop the head. Inhale, a couple more times here. Open up the elbows, take them as wide as you can, shine your heart towards the sky. Exhale. Rounding the spine. One last one here, inhale. Exhale. Coming back to center. We're going to take the arms out now and just take the palms to face towards each other. Come into a cactus pose and begin to rotate your shoulders. Right, rolling the shoulders back, roll the shoulder blades towards each other. Really moving from the shoulders. Lovely, rotate, go the opposite direction. Excellent. Okay, and back once again, drawing those shoulder blades towards each other. We're going to draw our right elbow over our left. So interlace the palms here. See if you can take the palms around to face each other. Lovely. So once again, inhale, draw the elbows up towards the sky. Look up, keep drawing the elbows away from you. And as you exhale, rounding the spine, drop the elbows down, bring the chin in towards the chest. 2 more times here, inhale. Elbows as high as you can. Exhale. Stretching across the upper back, bring the chin in towards the chest. One last time here. Inhale, lift, see if you can take the elbows a little higher. And exhale, release, coming back to center. Take the arms back once again, this time palms face forward, and just begin to rotate the shoulders once again. So softening the shoulder blades down. Rotate, go the opposite direction. Rotate back once again. Lovely. This time taking the left elbow over the right. Interlace the fingers this way. Lovely. Inhale. So lift those elbows as high as you can. Look up towards the sky. Exhale. Again, rounding into the spine, stretching across the back, bring the chin towards the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last one here, inhale, lift. And exhale, release, unravel the hands, but take the elbows together, hands together, interlace the fingers and just begin to rotate your wrist. Beautiful. Lovely, yeah, give them a lovely rotation. Press the hands away from you. Stretch into those fingers, all 10 fingers. Nice stretch. Inhale, draw the arms up towards the sky. So really stretching from the pelvis up. Just move from side to side here, waking up the side body. Lovely. Look up towards the hands as you exhale. Draw the fingertips out. Fingertips to touch off the ground. So palms face up. Inhale. Look up. Reach up. Really lifting up out of your pelvis. Stretching the side body. Exhale. Opening the arms. Once again, take the palms back. So really opening this chest area. Palms coming down. Gently tipping off your mat. Once again, palms face up. Look up. Inhale. Reach up. Lifting up out of your pelvis, reach towards the sky, exhale, coming down. We'll come halfway. And again, begin to roll those shoulders back. We're really working into the shoulders this evening. Rotate, go the opposite direction. And rotate. Rolling, rounding them back, draw the shoulder blades towards each other. We're going to take the hands behind, interlace the fingers. And stretch the arms away from you. Again, stretching across the collarbone, open the heart, open the chest, look up. Exhale, release, bringing the fingertips back towards the ground. So taking the left hand to the mat, wherever that takes you. If you're a little lower or higher, wherever you are, reach the right hand up and over, begin to fold into that left elbow, drop the head. Look up towards the sky. Take a deep inhalation. And exhale. Release, coming back to center. Left hand reaches up and over, folding into the right elbow. Drop the head. Look up towards the sky. Deep inhalation. And exhale. Release. Once again, back to center, other side. So see if you can fold a little deeper this time, folding that elbow a little lower. Keep the right sit bone planted, drop the head, look up. Exhale, release, back to center, left arm reaches up and over, folding a little deeper into that right elbow, drop the head, look up. Excellent, lovely, coming back to center. Okay, from here, we're just gonna come straight down into our child's pose. So bring your knees as wide as the mat, big toes to touch, soften the hips, and begin to walk the hands out. So bending the elbows, just relax the elbows down, drop the forehead to the mat, and deeply take 3 long deep breaths into your belly here. Releasing any stagnant air in the lower region of the lungs. Option to take the hands together in prayer and bring the prayer hands over your head. Begin to walk the elbows a little further forward on the mat. And imagine you're melting your armpits, melting those shoulders down towards the ground. Keep softening that tailbone. And as you exhale, really let your weight draw towards the earth. So really no holding in the body. Allow the hips to really surrender. One last deep, big inhalation here. And exhale, release, taking the hands back to the mat. Come up onto your fingertips, high as you can, up onto those fingertips. And just gently begin to soften, sway the body from left to right, from side to side here. Just feeling into the compression in the hips. Make some noise here, rolling the lips, or make a big ah sound as you fully exhale. As much air as you can, no holding in the breath. And then find the balance in that Ujjayi breath. Exhale, release. We're going to come up into our tabletop position. Bring the knees below the hips, hands below the shoulders. Spread the fingers wide, all 10 knuckles, finger pads pressed firmly down into the mat. Inhale, drop the belly, traction the chest forward, tailbone lifts up. Draw your gaze up. Exhale, release. Rounding the spine, doming into the spine here. Bring the chin in towards the chest. And you exhale as fully as you can. Inhale. Drop the belly. So just go at your own pace. Allow your breath to lead your movement. Each time going a little deeper into the pose. And a little deeper into your breath, working up to your full lung capacity. Taking two more here, really warming up that spine. And then begin to move your hips, making big circles, taking them from side to side. And there's no right or wrong here. As always, listen to your body and move like you've never moved before. So not always good to keep the same routine. Try something new, move a way that you haven't before here. Maybe rolling the belly, moving into the shoulders, bending the elbows. Close your eyes and allow your breath to bring you on a little exploration. As always, being gentle with past, present injuries, any vulnerable places in the body. We're going to take our hands for a little walk on the mat. Again, try something new that you might not have done before, just working down into the wrists, from the shoulders, stretching into the fingers, sink the hips back. Palms facing up towards the sky. Really just getting to know every little bit of your body, exploring. Going back, finding that oceanic sound in your breath. Walking the palms forward as wide as the mat, melting the heart, the chest, come down into your puppy pose. Finding stillness here, bring your forehead or chin to the mat. And as you lengthen through your body, really breathing deep here. Option to come up onto the fingertips. If it feels nice to gently sway from side to side once again, keep melting those shoulders. Exhale, release, coming back into your tabletop position. And we're going to take our right hand behind the back of your head. Inhale, draw your right elbow up towards the sky. Exhale, right elbow to left hand. Inhale, lift. Right elbow high as you can. Exhale, release. Inhale, once again, lift that right elbow, twisting into your upper thoracic spine. Exhale, release. This time, inhale, reach your right fingertips up towards the sky, look up. Exhale, threading the needle, right arm underneath, left, right shoulder, cheek, temple to the mat. Soften here. So option to hold here for a moment, breathing into the twist, or begin to walk your left hand forward. There's a couple of options. Walk your left hand forward, coming up onto the left fingertips here, so you're looking underneath your left armpit. And another option to take that left arm up and over to your right thigh. So just breathing, any other options that you have, taking them by all means. Yeah, it's your practice, get what you need. Exhale, release, walking that left hand back in front of your face. Good foundation with the left hand as you press down into the mat, coming back to your tabletop position. So this time, left hand behind the back of the head. Inhale, lift the left elbow up towards the sky. Lovely. Exhale, release left elbow to right hand. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last one here, inhale, lift. So you can get that left elbow a little higher, opening up. Gorgeous. Exhale, release. This time, left hand reaches up towards the sky, look up towards the left hand. And exhale, threading the needle, left arm underneath right, left shoulder, cheek, temple to the mat. So option to hold here, breathing into the twist. Option to walk your right fingertips forward. So you're looking underneath the right armpit, or to take that right arm up and over to the crease of the left thigh. Wherever you're at, breathe, lengthen. And exhale, release, taking that left hand back, good foundation, or sorry, right hand back, good foundation with the right hand, coming back into your tabletop position. Lovely. We're going to walk our hands forward on the mat and begin to, walk your hands forward to the top of the mat, begin to soften the forearms or elbows down and slowly sink the hips, coming down into your Sphinx pose. Pressing the back of the feet firmly into the mat. Squeezing your perineal muscle, get really tight in your glutes as you press your pelvic bone down towards the ground. Traction the chest forward, bringing your chin in towards your chest. Feel that stretch in the lower back. Taking a deep breath here, begin to walk the fingertips over towards the right fingertips towards your left hand. So your right forearms at a 45-degree angle here on your mat. Take your left fingertips underneath your left shoulder and look over towards your left foot. Bend that left knee and we'll begin to take hold of the inside of that left foot. Kick back that left foot, just open that left shoulder a little bit more. Breathe. Maybe drawing that left foot towards you, stretching into that left quad. Excellent. And release. Opposite side. Back into your Sphinx pose. Again, traction the chest forward between your shoulders. So try to draw your shoulders back, traction your chest forward. Again, it's a really tight one for the lower back. Breathe. Walking the left hand towards the right hand. Right fingertips underneath the right shoulder. Look over your right shoulder towards your right foot. Bend the right knee. Taking hold of the inside of the right ankle this time. And kick back that right foot to really open that right shoulder. Look after that lower back. Draw the right foot towards you. Stretch out that right quad. Exhale. Release. Coming back to your Sphinx pose. So we're just going to melt the chest down. Take the hands underneath the shoulders, elbows in. And we're going to take 3 baby cobras here. So press the back of the feet into the mat. Throw your forehead down onto the mat. Spread the fingers wide, elbows nicely tucked. Inhale. Begin to peel the chest off the mat. Keep the chin nicely tucked. Pressing the back of the feet down. Exhale, release. Drop the head. Make sure your elbows are nice and tucked. Inhale. Option to maybe release some of the weight from the hands. Keep that chin tucked. Exhale, release. Last one here. Maybe taking the weight off the hands altogether, taking the hands off the mat. Begin to peel the chest up. Exhale, release. Slowly coming back. Take the hands to the sides of the wrist and gently press back into your tabletop position. And we're going to sink the hips back into our child's pose. Rounding the spine. Drop the forehead. And just take a couple of deep breaths here in your child's pose. Just recenter, ground, realign. Checking in with yourself, with your body. Inhale, once again coming forward. We're going to walk our hands forward on the mat, just one hand forward. So Again, softening the hips, bend the elbows like a press up, gently bringing the chin and chest down. Coming back onto the mat, elbows in, exhale, pressing it back to child's pose. And we're going to do this 2 or 3 more times. So drop the head, exhaling completely, inhale, coming forward, bend the elbows slowly, coming back down onto the belly. Exhale, pressing it back. Child's pose. You can move as slow or as fast as you need to. I invite you to really slow it down. One last time here, tabletop. Into the arms. Exhale, pressing it back to child's pose. We'll just do it one last time. Sorry, that was the second last time. Inhale, coming forward again, elbows nicely tucked. Down. And back into your child's pose. So you might be building a little bit more heat in the body. Begin to tuck the toes in. Gently walking back and forwards here with the hips. Begin to stretch into the toes. Sometimes there's cracking in the toes. Might take your knees off the mat just to get into that stretch in the toes. And it might be good to turn the heels out to get right down into your little toe. Turn both heels out. Just kind of deep stretch into those toes. So almost coming back onto the balls of the feet. Taking the knees off the mat. And when you're ready, beginning to lift the tailbone up towards the sky. Bend the knees deeply. And gently begin to pedal out the feet. One at a time, drawing the heels towards the ground. So real mindful movement here. There's no race, no rush. Move with your breath. Allow your breath to lead the flow of the movement. Pedaling out the feet, stretching into those hamstrings, back of the legs. And get nice and comfortable in your downward dog, or as comfortable as can be. Shake your head yes, and shake your head no, and release any tension in the back of that neck. And keep it nice and soft. Keep the hips soft. When you're ready, drawing both heels towards the ground, come into a nice still downward dog and breathe. Five belly breaths. And begin to slowly start to walk towards your hands. You can stretch out your legs as you do. Maybe one foot in front of the other. Just taking your time, bend your knees as deeply as you can. And when you finally walk the feet up towards the back of the wrist, just hanging out here for a moment, get nice and comfortable in this upside down, hanging out close. Again, just relaxing the back of the neck. Bring the chin in towards the chest, just to feel into the spine. Keep it nice and soft, hanging out like a rag doll. Again, make some noise here if you need to. A big release. So just keep the legs soft, keep the knees bent. And working with the legs, maybe straightening one leg, bending another, just to work into those hamstrings here. Bending the right knee. You can just, take the right hand to the left foot and bend the left knee nice and deeply, straightening into that right leg. Reach the left fingertips up towards the sky. So straighten out the left leg, bend the right knee. Reach the left hand up towards the sky. That's it, lovely. Take a deep breath. In your twist, you're breathing into a twist here. Exhale, release, bending that left knee. Straighten out the right. Take the left hand to the right foot. Reach your right fingertips up towards the sky. Breathe. And exhale, release, gently coming back. We're going to inhale to a flat back. So taking the hands to the shins or the knees. Coming up, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Navel towards the spine, drop the head, relax the arms. Exhale fully. Inhale. Drop back once again. Exhale fully. Navel in. Exhale as fully as you can. And then inhale as deeply as you can, coming back into your flat back once again. Exhale. Release. Last one. Let it all go. Bring the chin in towards the chest and begin to roll up through the spine. So head to come last. Stepping vertebrae upon vertebrae. If you want to interlace the fingers behind the back of the head, bring some weight. Keep the weight into the head just to deepen that stretch through the spine. Coming up to the top of the mat. We're going to keep our hips, our feet hip distance apart. Lift all 10 toes off the mat. And we're going to bend our knees, sink the hips and sweep the arms up. Come into your Uttanasana chair pose. Sit down, reach the arms out. Navel in as you sink the hips. Option to come up onto the knees here. I mean up onto the tippy toes, I should say. Exhale, release, pressing into both feet, come back to standing. Take the arms out, soften the shoulders away from the ears. And just kick out the legs and the arms, get really soft. Lovely, shaking. Just shake it off with belly. Breathe. Release, let it all go, let all the tension in the body go, get really loose. Gorgeous. Okay, that looks great. So once again, we're going to bend the knees. We're going to take the arms down, almost sweeping your arms off the floor, off the ground, and then sink the hips, reach the arms up, navel in, sink the hips, sit down in your chair pose. Excellent. Oh my God, keep breathing, keep pressing to both feet. Option to come up onto the tippy toes if you need to. Exhale, release, pressing to both feet. Come back to standing. Excellent. Just give your hips a little shake. We're going to do that one more time. So once again, bending the knees nice and deeply. Sink the hips, sweep the arms, sweep the fingertips off the ground. Sit down. Excellent. The longer you can hold this, the better. Keep sinking the hips, keep breathing. Navel in towards the spine. Keep reaching the arms up. See if you can sit down once again, another little bit deeper. Pressing into both feet. Exhale, release, coming back to standing. Very good. Excellent. Well done. Okay. Lovely. So just give your hips another wiggle. Give your arms a nice another shake. Soft. Soften those shoulders, hands to prayer. And we're going to inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the sky, tuck the pelvis in, look up towards the thumbs. As you exhale, begin to swan dive or hinge from the hips. Drop the head. Exhale fully. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Stepping it back into your high plank. Now just getting strong here in the core. If this is too much, drop your knees. If you can hold it, drop down into the shoulders. Find your plank, keep drawing the heels down, keep breathing, engaging the core. Excellent work. Spreading the fingers wide, all 10 knuckles, all finger pads on the ground. Keep breathing here, keep working that core. Another deep breath. And when you're ready, begin to drop the knees, bend the elbows, chest and chin to the mat. Whew. Okay, releasing the toes, soften the hips, scoop the chest forward, elbows in. Baby cobra or upward facing dog, coming a little higher, exhale, release. Tucking the toes, pressing it back into your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Okay, so just checking your alignment in your downward dog. So our downward dog is a resting pose. So find your resting pose here. And breathe. Check the alignment. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart. Make sure your hands are spread nice and wide. Your neck is relaxed. Exhale, breathe. Full lung capacity. Melting the heart, melting the chest. Find that upside down triangle shape. Keep working into the legs, back of the legs. Keep breathing. When you find your fifth full lung capacity breath, bend your knees, but begin to look between the hands, stepping or hopping to the top of the mat. Inhale. Once again, coming to a flat back. Stretching the back of the legs, gorgeous. Exhale, navel in, hinge from the hips. Bending the knees, sink the hips, and reach the arms up into your Samastiti. Lovely. Soften the shoulders. Okay, we're going to take two more here and we're going to go a little quicker. So inhale, reach the fingertips up, look towards the thumb. Exhale. To hinge from the hips, drop the head. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, fold, bending the knees, stepping or hopping back into your plank. Engage the core, soften the shoulders, knees, chest and chin or chaturanga. Bend the knees, coming onto the tips of the toes. Inhale, scoop the chest forward, back of the feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. 5 belly breaths, really counting the breath here and breathing. Beautiful work, finding that lovely stillness in your downward dog. Deepening the breath. When you find your fifth breath, then look between the hands, bend the knees, stepping or hopping to the top of the mat. Inhale, sink the hips. Coming up to flat back. Exhale, fold. Bending the knees, reach the arms up. Samastiti. Straight into the next one. Inhale, reach the fingertips as high as you can, look towards the thumbs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, bending the knees, stepping or hopping back into your plank. Oops, too many candles around. Knees, chest and chin, or chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 belly breaths. Begin to heel toe the feet towards each other, big toes almost touching. Space between the ankles. Drawing the heels down. Just getting a little tighter with the feet. I'm just pedaling out the feet again here. Getting a little deeper into those legs. Inhale, begin to look between the hands, stepping or hopping towards the top of the mat. Inhale, coming to flat back once again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bending the knees, reaching the arms up, come back to standing. Exhale, stands TT. Gorgeous. So from here, we're just going to bend that left leg, begin to lock out that right knee, bending the left leg, draw the left knee in towards you, and just give your left knee a big hug, big squeeze. Stand up nice and tall on that right leg. Just find stillness on the wall in front of you. And when you're ready, we're going to kick back into warrior three. So begin to take the arms out nice and wide, gently stepping the left leg back, draw the chest down, and find that T shape in the body. So it's a balancing act between the upper body and that back leg. Lock out that right knee, keep breathing, looking straight down, find the T. Gorgeous, and exhale, release, slowly coming back to standing. See if you can take hold of the inside of that left ankle. Okay, so you can come back to standing, draw the left knee towards the right knee, and just take hold of the inside of that left ankle. Yes, lovely. Take the right hand in front of you and find your dancer pose. So just kicking back that left knee. And it doesn't matter how far you come this, if it's like this today, that's perfect. Just working towards kicking back that left foot, keep reaching the right hand forward for balance. Keep breathing, locking out that right leg. So just a different balancing pose to work towards. That's excellent, Maureen, lovely. Yes, keep breathing. And also you can hold onto the wall, or if you have something, even a worktop, sometimes I use the worktop to just kick back the right leg. And I know you've got great flexibility in the legs there. So it's different for everyone. For some people, this will be really easy. For other people, this will be really hard. But keep the left knee close to the right knee to begin. Keep both knees together. Left hand to the inside of that left foot and just kicking back that right leg. If you're using your right hand to lean on a worktop or something, it's kicking this leg out. It gets a really good stretch. And also a great stretch in the shoulder as well. Okay, lovely. So we'll just give our left knee one last big squeeze here. Option to take your tree pose. Take hold of the inside of that left ankle. Bring the left ankle to the inside of the right thigh. And again, it's a balancing pose, just locking out that right knee. Find stillness on the wall in front of you. You can use your hands in prayer. Really, it's all about the breath. So listen to your breath. If you want to take the right knee to the inside of your calf, but never to your right knee. Never take the left foot to the right knee. So either to your calf or the inner thigh. Beautiful. Again, find the balance, all about focus, and it's mostly your breath, the practice for your breath. And you can take your arms up over the head. You can be a waving tree in the wind. And again, there's no perfectionism, just having a little play. Okay, so we'll just do the other side. So draw that right knee in towards you. Give your right knee a big squeeze, really compressing into that right hip. Lock out the left foot. So this might be enough, finding stillness. And some days this will be too much, we'll be falling all over the place. Other days this will be, we'll need to go further. So just really honor your body, listen to what you need today. So we'll take warrior three first. So to take the arms out nice and wide, and again to kick back that right leg. So again, keeping that right knee in line or as close to that left knee as you can. Taking the arms out nice and wide, drop the head, find your warrior three pose. Human T shape. You can take the arms in front as well if that works better for your body. So again, just listen to your body. Keep breathing, keep kicking back that right foot. Excellent. And slowly release, bring that right knee in towards you. Take hold of the inside of that right foot. So right knee is close to the left knee, and then slowly begin to kick back that right foot. Take the left hand in front of you, just making a little mudra with that left hand. And the left hand is just for balance. Again, it's all about the balance. Keep looking forward, kicking back that right foot. You'll really feel that stretch in the shoulder and the leg. Kick the toes up towards the sky. Oops. Just give it a shot. Have a little play, don't take it too seriously. Lovely, and exhale. Release, taking that right knee in towards you once again, big squeeze. And we'll find our tree pose. So I just want you to know your warrior three in your tree pose. Take that right foot in towards your inner thigh. Really press it nice and tight towards that inner thigh, or your inner calf. Again, not your knee. Let's walk out that left knee. Breathe. Gorgeous. Okay. Coming back to the top of the mat, give your hips a little wiggle. And from here, we're just going to step the left foot back behind. We're going to find our high lunge. So coming onto the ball, the left foot, bend your right knee. So your right knee is in line with your right ankle. And once again, sweep the arms up in a lovely high lunge. Inhale, begin to straighten both knees. So really stay on the ball of that left foot. Find the balance. If you need to take your feet a little wider, please do. Soften the ribs, draw the navel in. Exhale, bending both knees, bend both elbows, coming down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. We'll take 3 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Take the left heel to the ground, bend that right knee, find your warrior 2. So if you need to take your legs a little longer, like I do, please do. Check your alignment. So you want that front knee in line with the front ankle here. You might need to take that left foot a little closer. Roll the shoulders back and down. Gorgeous. Inhale. Flip the right palm to face up towards the sky and draw that right hand up and over. Left hand comes down the back of the left leg. Drop the head. Breathe. Pressing into both feet, both little toes. Exhale, release. Coming back to warrior 2. Begin to straighten out that front knee now. Both legs straight. Inhale. Reach the right fingertips as far forward as you can. Exhale, right hand to the inside of that right ankle. Look up towards your left hand, Trikonasana. Exhale, release, coming back to center. We're going to bend that front knee. Take the right elbow to your right knee. Inhale, lift the left arm up and over the head. So find a line going from your left little finger, your left fingertips, all the way down to the left little toe. So try to soften that left hip, really bending that front knee. Option to take the right hand to the inside of that right foot, or reach the right fingertips towards the right hand, inside of the right foot, I should say. That's me today. Exhale, release, pressing into both feet. Come back to warrior 2. Gorgeous. And exhale, straighten out both legs. Take the feet parallel on the mat. We'll take the hands behind us. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, look towards the sky. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Slowly coming down. Take the hands up over the head. And just gently swaying the head from side to side. Again, rolling the lips or ah, make a big ah sound here. Fully exhaling. Ha. Breathing into those inner thighs. Sway the head, yes. And sway the head, no. Bending the elbows. Take the hands to the ground. And back to the hips. We'll draw our gaze back into the room. Come halfway. Press into the feet and come back. Okay, lovely. Rotate that left foot to the top of the mat. And we're just actually going to come back to warrior two on this left side. So coming onto the ball of the right foot, and flat left foot on the ground. Once again, sweep the arms up into your high lunge. Okay, we're gonna stretch out the legs, straighten both legs. Exhale, bending the elbows, bending both knees. 5 times here, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release for 2. Inhale, lengthen. Soften those ribs. Exhale, release for 3. Keep drawing the shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen, and drop the right heel to the mat. Take the arms out nice and wide. Find your warrior two. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, flip the left hand up towards the sky. Draw the left hand up and over as your right hand comes down the back of the right leg. Drop the head. Exhale, release. Coming back to warrior two. Begin to straighten out that front leg. Inhale, reach your left fingertips forward. Exhale, left hand to the inside of the left foot. Right hand looks up, reaches up. Trikonasana. Resting into the feet here. Exhale, coming back up to standing. We're going to take the feet parallel again. Take the hands to the hips and just begin to heel toe your feet back to hip distance apart. Begin to hula hoop out the hips here. Draw the heels in, and we're going to come down in our Malasana. And just gently rocking from side to side. Breathing here, draw the tailbone down. Lovely. Exhale, take your tailbone down to the ground. Just come back to the mat. Begin to just roll down through the spine. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Giving the knees a big hug. So come back onto the mat. And just gently rocking from side to side, begin to massage out the lower back. Take hold of the outside of the feet and come into your baby pose. Ah, again, big ah sound here as you let your practice go. Roll the lips. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Once again, take the arms out wide, and we're going to take the knees across towards the right side. Begin to look towards your left hand. Breathe into your twist. As you exhale, draw the knees across the body and towards the left. Look towards your right hand. Soften, breathe into your twist. Exhale, release. Coming back to center. Take the hands behind the thighs and just gently rock back and forth here. Just massaging out the spine in this direction. Maybe taking hold of the outside of the feet. Once again, coming back to your full baby. Exhale. Take the feet together. Allow your knees to fall out to the sides. Hands come out to the side. And just gently rock the knees from left to right. Just moving into the hips. Exhale, release. Begin to take the legs now nice and long. Feet as wide as the mat. Allow your feet to fall out to the sides. Take the arms as wide as you can. Palms face up towards the sky. And begin to find your Shavasana, your well-earned Shavasana this evening. Begin to allow the back of the skull to settle down towards the ground. Soften the forehead. Allow the eyes to fall back into their sockets. Temples, cheeks, unlock your jaw. Allow your throat to expand. Soften the shoulders down through the elbows, wrists, back of the hands, and each fingertip. Inhale, calm throughout the body. And exhale, anything that's no longer serving you. As you continue to scan through the body, relaxing the back of the neck, upper spine, down through your lumbar back into your coccyx. Soften the heart, chest, liver, lungs, kidneys. Relax your hips, your pelvis, your glutes. Allow the legs to completely soften all the way down to the tips of the toes. Inhale, ease and peace. And exhale, any tension or stress. And begin to allow your body to feel as though it's melting, as all your muscles unwind, soften, and release. Utilize your breath to stay anchored to this beautiful present moment. Enjoy these few minutes of peace. Allow your mind to stay clear. And begin to deepen the breath once again. Begin to wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes, and gently rolling over to one side, just curling up like a baby for a moment. Practicing gratitude, finding one new thing that you're grateful for in your life. Using your outer hand, gently push yourself up into a seated position. Sit up nice and tall to awaken. We'll just close our class with one arm. Inhale, prepare for on. Namaste.